Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today's adventure is with our air fryer. Now, if you've been following this channel for a little while, you know that I have tried baking things in my air fryer. I mean, sometimes they worked and sometimes they didn't. And I don't know why, some work and some don't. So this week I was scrolling through the internets and I found someone doing cinnamon rolls in their air fryer. And not homemade cinnamon rolls, but the pop can kind that you can get from your local grocery store. Now, I want this to work. I really do. But based on most of the fails that I have seen in my air fryer regarding baked goods, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but if it does, oh goodness, we're gonna change the lives of lots of dorm room people all over the country, because dorm rooms, you can have an air fryer for some reason, and you can always buy pop can cinnamon rolls. So I'm ready for this adventure. I'm hoping that I'm gonna have cinnamon rolls at the end, because I'm just having my morning coffee and I am ready for a cinnamon roll. So you ready for this adventure? I hope so. I hope it's gonna work. I really hope it's gonna work. Let's go. Okay, so here is what you are gonna need for doing cinnamon rolls in your air fryer. First of all, you're going to need some kind of vessel. So I have chosen the new springform pan from Pampered Chef because it fits in there actually pretty amazingly. And I think that will fit all of our cinnamon rolls in one shot. Now, if your air fryer is one with a basket on the bottom and you kind of take it out and it's round, that will work as well. I have also seen people put parchment paper down inside their basket, just like I'm going to put it inside of my springform pan, and then just put your cinnamon rolls right in. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use spray oil. That will work just fine. Just spray the inside of your basket or your pan very well before you put in your cinnamon rolls. So let's just get started. So we are going to preheat our air fryer at 320. So we're gonna preheat our air fryer at 320, all right? These cinnamon rolls should only take about 12 minutes in the air fryer, but it is very important to go ahead and preheat your air fryer because we really do want it to be a nice, even temperature on the inside when they go in to cook. Next, we are gonna line our vessel with parchment. Okay, so here's a trick. When lining your springform pan, you can do two things. You can place the parchment over the top, drop this right down in, and then clip it shut, and now you have a lined tin. Be aware though, the bottom is not lined. So if you're worried about something sticking to the bottom of your tin, then definitely put your parchment in like this. Now, here's another trick. So once you push your parchment all the way over the edge, like this, so that everything is kind of covered and everything is happy to where you want it to be, undo your clip, lift out your base, press your parchment back down, put your base underneath, and let's clip it shut. Now you have a perfectly lined parchment. Okay, so I love that trick. I don't even know where I saw it at. It was probably years ago, but it's ideal. Okay, now those of you who are using the deluxe air fryer from Pampered Chef, you are going to need one of your racks, and we're actually going to insert it. So this is the way the rack or the basket or whatever you want to call it sits. We're going to actually insert it this direction in the very bottom of the air fryer. So in the lowest place possible, put your upside down basket and then shut it and let it continue warming up. Next, you are gonna wanna take your coffee, take a drink, because we have to pop this open. Okay, so now here comes the pop rolls. We call them pop rolls because they pop. And it startles. It's very startling to hear this thing pop. Okay, it's less startling when it doesn't pop on its own. And now if it does not pop open for you, we just hit it and it pops right open. That's definitely the better way to open these things, because sometimes when I'm unwrapping it and it pops, it startles me. But when it doesn't pop and I have to pop it myself, ideal. Maybe it's because I do it so delicately, I don't know. All right, so now we are going to save back the icing right over here. And we are going to unroll our cinnamon rolls. All right, we are gonna place the cinnamon rolls all around the pan, equal, kind of, you know, like 1/2 inch apart from each other. Basically how you would do it in a regular pan in your oven. And if you have to use a different kind of pan for your air fryer, you're just going to play with your positions. Make sure that you can get everything in there, and there's a little bit of room in between all of your cinnamon rolls because they are going to expand. So you definitely want them to expand. So here I have my cinnamon rolls all ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna get these in. Let me just reset this because we actually want it at 12 minutes at 320. All right, so we're gonna get this in for 12 minutes and we're gonna cross our fingers. So let's go ahead and we will get this in, and I wanna make sure the clip is faced outward. And there we go. Okay, we will see you back here in 12 minutes, crossing our fingers that we're gonna have delicious cinnamon rolls from the air fryer. And if not, well, it was an adventure. I'm sure it will be edible. I just don't know if it will be ideal. So I'm gonna go finish my coffee and I will be back in about 12 minutes. It's done. I have not peeked at it at all, so I have no idea if this has worked or not. I'm hoping it's worked. Oh, 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 oh. Do you see that? I think it's worked. By golly. Oh my goodness. Count me shocked. I honestly wondered if we would open this up to a burned mess. But no. Look at those beauties. Now let's check the bottom real quick. Now the bottoms are a little doughy. So let's try, first things first, let's just look. Yeah, they're too doughy. So let's turn them over and get them back in for like, I don't know, 3 minutes. Because do you see how doughy the bottom is? It's pretty doughy. I'm still impressed that it has done this. So don't take them all out before you turn them over. Okay, let's get them in for an additional like 3 minutes and then we'll check it. So yeah, I'm encouraged that it's not burnt. I'm a little concerned that it was doughy at the bottom. So let's try just a couple minutes. We'll check it at the 3 minute mark and then we'll see what we think, see if that bottom is cooked, because it was pretty doughy. It still looked even a little wet. It shouldn't look wet. In order to be done, it should look like dry and even a little crispy because it's a cinnamon roll. So we'll try it another 3 minutes and then maybe add some more time as we see fit. But I will be back here to tell you how many more minutes it took and to show you the results. So I'll be back. Okay, it has been an additional 6 minutes. So just 6 minutes from the initial 12 minutes. So all together, it's 18 minutes, but you need to turn them over in the middle. And look, they look so much better than they looked a second ago. Okay, before I take them out of the pan, oh yeah, they feel light and they feel done now. They don't feel like they're raw anymore. So let's take them out. And then let's turn these over and take a look. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm still pleasantly surprised and happy with these results. You do need to obviously turn them around in the middle, but other than that little bit of fiddliness, this is valid. These look fantastic. They look like pop can cinnamon rolls. Look at that. Okay, let's get some icing on. Look at that. Color me impressed. Okay, now time to taste. And I'm sure they're gonna taste like cinnamon rolls. So let's break them apart first. Oh yeah, they are beautifully cooked on the inside. Those are good. There is nothing wrong with that. And they're cooked on the inside. So I was a little worried. Hold on. And they're cooked on the inside. I was a little worried after flipping them over and having the bottom side be a little doughy that the inside would not be cooked, but all the way to the inside is nicely cooked and so good. This is a valid adventure. If you have an air fryer, you should try pop can cinnamon rolls in your air fryer because there you go. I would just turn them over sometime in the middle and maybe cook them anywhere between 12 to 18 minutes, depending on your air fryer at 320. And then you cannot heat up your home. Although now that we're at winter, you know, like maybe you want to heat up your home. But for those of you in an apartment or in a dorm room, you can now make cinnamon rolls. How exciting is that? It's pretty exciting. I'm so glad that it worked. Okay, you guys, well, that's it. If you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for the next adventure with my air fryer or the sous vide or the oven or the stove, whatever it is, I'm looking for it. So if you have an idea or something you want to see, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm gonna get off here, go eat another cinnamon roll or 3, no judgment, drink my coffee, and have a great morning. All right, you guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.